Hey guys, Madison here, and today I'm going to be watching Aliens. I'm so excited. You guys have been so supportive of my Alien reaction, and I really appreciate that. So many of you have been requesting that I also react to Aliens, and I am more than happy to oblige because I really enjoyed Aliens. So I am looking forward to seeing the next installment in this journey. What happens to Ripley? I don't know, and I'm excited to find out. First things first, my new camera that I ordered has finally come in, so I'm really excited about that. They told me it was out of stock and then it wasn't. They were like, oh, JK, actually we're sending it to you. So I was like, yes. So the new camera is here. I am not filming on it today. It's going to be a big learning curve, a big adjustment process. There's a lot of functions to learn, and I was like, you know what, today's reaction is too important. I don't want to screw this up. So I am going to test out the new camera on a shorter video, a simpler video that I'm going to be shooting tomorrow. So I'm going to figure it out on that, a non-reaction video, before I actually use it for a reaction video. Because like I said, this movie's too important. I don't want to screw this up by doing it on a new camera and not knowing how to use it right, and then something goes wrong. So we're gonna save that for next video. It'll be a Patreon exclusive video. So today we are using the trusty old iPhone and hoping for the best. What I did last week seemed to work well. No issues with my Romancing the Stone reaction, so fingers crossed again that everything goes smoothly this week. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited to check this out. Directed by James Cameron instead of Ridley Scott. Both iconic directors in their own right, but also very different. So I'm interested to see how Aliens is similar to and also different from Alien. I also know I'm gonna get very scared if it's anything like the first movie, so wish me luck, guys. Let's do this. Sigourney Weaver, she's back. Michael Biehn, oh my gosh, I'm excited. Johnny Ringo. Bill Paxton. James Horner, oh, one of the best. Kind of similar opening, but not a planet this time. Is that the little shuttle she was on, or is that a different ship? Looks like the same one. There she is. Still asleep, just like we left her. We are just wrecking this door right now. It's Jarvis.
Bio readouts are all on the green. Looks like she's alive.
Oh, Jonesy.
Jonesy, come here.
I'm Burke. I'm Carter Burke. I work for the company. But don't let that fool you. I'm really an okay guy. I'm glad to see you feeling a little better.
How long was I out there?
57 years.
What?
That is a long time. She's like not gonna know anybody now. That's long enough to where like all your friends would be, ah, Jonesy's not happy. Having a panic attack. She's having a dream. Yeah, I was like, she definitely did not have a chest burster when she went to sleep. I would have dreams about that too. I can't blame her.
Detonating the engines of and thereby destroying an M-class star freighter, a rather expensive piece of hardware.
There was an alien on board.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
Apparently.
Because if one of those things gets down here, then that will be all. Then all this that you think is so important, you can just kiss all of that goodbye.
Alien 1, nobody listened to Ripley, everybody died. Aliens, same thing again. They're not gonna listen and they're gonna die. Did you get a haircut?
This is Lieutenant Gorman of the Colonial Marine Corps. They've lost contact with the colony on LV 426.
Oh, I bet they did.
They're packing state-of-the-art firepower. There's nothing they can't handle.
Famous last words.
What would you say if I told you I could get you reinstated as a flight officer? The company has already agreed to pick up your contract. With
I
sweat.
said no. And I mean it.
Makes sense that she'd want a chill job after what she just went through. I feel really bad for her.
Just tell me one thing, Burke. You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study.
That's the plan. You have my word on it.
All right, I'm in.
I think
You're staying here.
Aww. Man, these space shots are really great. Here we go. Round 2. Fight!
What do you want me to do? Fetch your slippers for you?
Gee, would you, sir? I'd like that.
Look into my eye.
This is a very different crew than round 1. Much more equipped and prepared for alien fighting than the previous crew. This is gonna be interesting.
Trust me. Enjoy your meal. That wasn't funny, man.
Remind me not to mess with Bishop.
Thought you never missed, Bishop.
You never said anything about an android being on board. Why not?
It never occurred to me. Common practice. We always have a synthetic.
No. He's like Ash.
The artificial person malfunctioned.
Malfunctioned.
There were problems and a few deaths.
Turned into a murder bot.
That could never happen now with our behavioral inhibitors.
Uh-huh.
It is impossible for me to harm or by a mission of action allow to be harmed a human being.
Sure.
Sure you don't want some?
Guess you don't like the cornbread either.
Oh man. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by these new dynamics.
I want this thing to go smooth and by the numbers.
Hudson, come here.
Come here.
The odds that Hudson is going to die are 100%. I feel like someone's gonna survive this time other than Ripley. I don't feel like everybody's gonna die. Someone's gonna make it. I hope.
Well, I can drive that loader. I have a Class 2 rating.
Be my guest.
Why do I feel like they're gonna be using those things against the alien? Or someone will.
Where you want it?
Much more well-armed than previously as well.
Are you me? Yeah! Are you me? Yeah! What are you?
Here we go.
Mark.
Oh, there we go.
Rough air ahead. We're in for some chop.
Rough air ahead? We're already in rough air.
How many drops is this for you, Lieutenant?
38. Simulated.
Oh boy.
When we get back without you, I'll call your folks.
Somebody wake up Hicks.
Yeah, he was like out. Wonder if any of the colonists are still gonna be alive. I hope so. I hope there's someone left to save. How much do you want to bet one of the colonists who has survived has a chest burster in him? This is a very cool environment. I like it. That looks like blood on that thingy. Well, that split up gang is never a good idea.
There.
You seeing this all right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks melted.
All right, the area is secured. Let's go in and see what the computer can tell us.
It's not
The
secure.
area is secured, Ripley.
Hudson, see if you can get...
That lieutenant's an idiot. I can tell already. Very weird that there's no bodies. Very weird. I don't like it when it's quiet. Because I know something bad's coming. Are they studying them here? Haven't they learned not to study these things?
Careful, Burke.
Why are you asking Ripley to come up front? She doesn't even have a gun. Oh.
I got her. Ow! Damn!
You idiot. The things that little girl has probably seen.
Get her!
Man. Poor thing. So she's what, like 7? 8? God, I hope she doesn't have an alien in her. I don't think they would do that. That would be awful. Oh.
Now just start at the beginning. Where are your parents?
Dude, she's a kid.
Uh-oh. I made a clean spot here. Now I've done it. Guess I'll have to do the whole thing. Hard to believe there's a little girl under all this.
My name's Newt. Nobody calls me Rebecca except my brother.
Newt, these people are here to protect you. They're soldiers.
It won't make any difference.
This feels familiar.
It's a nice pet you got there, Bishop.
Magnificent, isn't it?
I feel like they're preying on my expectations of Bishop because of what Ash did. So I feel like they might be doing like reverse psychology on me to where they know that I'm going to expect bad things of Bishop and then he actually ends up doing something heroic. But he also could just be like Ash. I don't know.
Your transmission's showing a lot of...
Those first-person body cams stress me out so much.
I'm not making that out too well. What is it, Hudson?
It doesn't look good. Looks like where they found all those eggs in the first one.
So, if they fire their weapons in there, won't they rupture the cooling system?
Oh. Yeah, she's absolutely right.
So what?
Look, So, she's talking about a thermonuclear explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, great. We can't have any firing in there. I want you to collect magazines from everybody.
You heard the man. Pull him out. Come on, let's have
Oh no.
Come on back.
No, the eggs. The eggs. I knew it. No. No. Ugh. No, he said don't touch anything.
What?
Tom, get over here. We got a live one. Kill me. Just stay calm. We're gonna get you out of here. Be all right.
I'm having Mass Effect 2 flashbacks right now. Ooh.
Flamethrower, move!
Multiple signals. They're closing.
Oh no.
Maybe they don't show up on infrared at all.
Oh no. No.
Come on!
Oh no. Oh.
Whoever's left, get the hell
Just
out
shut
of
up!
here.
Don't tell Ripley to shut up, man. I hope they don't all die here, my gosh. Yeah, go Ripley. Throw this lieutenant out the back. I hate this lieutenant. He's gonna screw up everything. Someone got out. No. Oh my gosh. Oh no, no, that's the mouth thing.
Eat this!
Oh. Ah. Oh my gosh. I hate that even when you shoot them, you pay for it because they spew acid all over you. No! No, 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 no. Oh. Ripley in the Batmobile, yeah! That was intense.
You okay?
I ain't going back in.
You can't help them! Right now they're being cocooned just like the others. I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
This installation has a substantial dollar value attached to it.
They can bill me.
Say we take off, nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Sounds great, but I feel like it's not gonna be that easy. It's gonna be getting there and actually firing that's going to be the issue, because...
Hold on a second, there's something.
Just get up here. Well, where the fu-
Daggum, what a shot. Well, that sucks.
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
He's joking, right?
And they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Mostly, that's comforting.
Exam 40 grenades. Don't touch that. Dangerous, honey.
This little girl survived longer than that with no weapons and no training. Hudson, just deal with it because...
We're tired of your whining.
Then I can find you anywhere in the complex on this. Doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
God, I love Michael Biehn. He's so great.
Scoot down.
Imagine trying to sleep in a place like that.
I have scary dreams. She doesn't have bad dreams because she's just a piece of plastic.
Right. I'm sorry, Newt. I can see you right through that camera all the time to see if you're safe. I'm not gonna leave you, Newt.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I cross my heart.
And hope to die.
I love this connection here. I love this relationship. Love it. Solid emotional core to the story.
Mr. Burke gave instructions that they would be kept alive in stasis for return to the company lab.
Of course he did. He's a liar.
Look, those two specimens are worth millions to the bioweapons.
You are such a liar, man.
It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad...
No kidding.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that they nail you right to the wall for this. You're not gonna sleaze your way out of this one. Right to the wall.
To the wall.
I thought you'd be smarter than this.
I'm happy to disappoint you.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing something right. This is a mess. Big fat mess.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yes, please, shut up.
I'll go. I mean, I'm the only one qualified to remote pilot the ship anyway.
Yep, I'm feeling it. He's gonna be a hero. He's gonna be the anti-Ash. How does it work with a synthetic? They can't, like, possess a synthetic the same way as a human, right? Because mechanical parts. Ripley with a gun now. Heck yeah. Where'd she go? Where's the gun? Oh! Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. No. Someone locked them in there? That freaking lieutenant, I'm telling you. Burke. That freaking backstabber, I knew I couldn't. God. Never trust the company, never. I don't think that's gonna work.
Ripley, I'm scared.
It's the med lab.
Can't hide that. Oh my gosh. No. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, let's leave him here.
All right, we waste him. No offense.
No! Gotta go back. They cut the power.
Must be some interference or something. There's movement all over the place.
Calm down, dude.
6.
Can't be. That's inside the room.
It's reading right, man. Look.
Well, you're not reading it right.
They're above or below.
Oh my God.
Yep, yep. Don't go up there. Oh god. Oh my gosh, no! That piece of trash.
Come on!
He is going off. No! No! Shoot. I hate being right. I swear if I lose Hicks, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh gosh. Can we lose Burke instead, please? I got my wish. Sooner than I expected. Gosh, that would freak me out if you're in there with one of those. No, not Vasquez. God, what a boss she is. Okay, to the lieutenant's credit, he's not abandoning her. I appreciate it. Oh, shoot, man. Ah, shoot.
Hicks, get her!
Never grab the sleeve, never. Hicks, you better not die on me, man. I can't. I've lost too many already. But I have a feeling, I just have a feeling it's gonna be only Ripley and Newt. I hope I'm wrong. Right below you. Oh, Lord.
Hurry!
I know.
I mean it! Still.
Over there.
No! Did she survive by going down in the water? Is that a thing? Is that possible? No, the alien stood up out of the water. If Newt's dead, I riot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. my blood pressure right now. She's going back for Newt. Let's go, Ripley. Armed to the teeth this time. Oh man, why did she take that off? No. Please tell me she's faking. Oh no. It's not too late. It's not too late. Go save her. Oh my gosh. Talk about just in the nick of time. Holy crap. Douse those suckers. We just want to watch the aliens burn. Oh man. Awesome. Oh, it's so gross, but I love it. Look out! Oh no. Oh gosh. You telling me that thing's gonna get on an elevator? He didn't leave. Surely not. He's gonna be there. Because how else can they get out? What a shot, man. This movie still looks so good. Oh. There they are. Thank goodness. Blow that place to smithereens. The Death Star trench run vibes of that. I love it. Even the score.
It's okay. We're okay.
I hope so. I hope it hasn't hitched a ride like last time, because I can't take much more. And Hicks made it too. I'm so happy.
You did okay.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
No! Guys! Freaking just like last time. Bishop. Poor Bishop. Oh my gosh. Yes, I knew it. I called it. I knew it was gonna come back. Yes. Yes. Out the airlock, round 2. I hate that so much. Oh no. Oh. Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh my gosh. Bishop, man. Cut in half and still saving lives. Good grief.
Not bad for a human.
Can I dream?
Yes, honey. I think we both can.
Guys, I loved that so much. I liked that just as much as the first one, if not better. I think I had so many comments on my Alien reaction saying that Aliens was just as good, if not better, than the original in a lot of people's opinions. Um, and yeah, I think I might have enjoyed that even more than the first one. And the reason for that is I think it's because of the characters. I said in my last reaction, characters are the most important thing to me in a film, more than the plot or anything else. And God, Ripley is just such a great character, and she got more development in this film, and she actually had, you know, a little bit of an arc. She still is she's a very consistent character, like she doesn't change much, but we did get to see her go from being too afraid of the aliens and her trauma to want to face them again, to deciding she was going to face them again and kind of conquering that fear, or at least facing it head on instead of running away from it. So that's some growth there. And I like that, you know, they didn't gloss over her trauma from the first film. It was really her motivating factor, and really kind of a wound there of like not being able to sleep at night and all that because she's having those terrible dreams. That it would have been such a missed opportunity if they had totally glossed over that and been like, yeah, she's fine, she's cool, she's Ripley, you know, she's not scarred by what happened or anything like that. She just moved on with her life. I'm so glad they didn't do that. But really, like, I got pretty attached to the crew in the original, but even more so, I think, in this one, because they were around longer, or at least just having other characters survive all the way to the end, you get more time to bond with them instead of them, like, dying earlier on. So, like, having Hicks around the whole time, and Newt and Bishop, I really got attached to all of them. And I'm glad I was right about Bishop being the anti-Ash. Like, you kind of expect him to betray her because of what happened with Ash in the first film, and they know you're going to expect that, so they do a reversal on it this time. Oh man, there was a lot in that one. It was definitely, like people said, it was definitely more of an action film than just a straight up horror flick, because the dynamic is totally different. Because in the original one, it's like, you kind of felt like they couldn't fight back, and it was just run and survive, and they had the flamethrowers, but it was really just like if the alien found you, you died kind of thing. But in this one, they're armed to the teeth, and they're just shredding these aliens, which was really satisfying to see, actually. I don't think it made the alien any less scary, because it's like, yeah, even if you have a gun or a flamethrower or whatever, you're still very vulnerable, because like they move so quick and they're so hard to kill, like they're so tough. And then there's still, you know, the acid thing that kept happening of like they would shoot one, but then it would drip acid onto somebody and, you know, almost burn through them. So it still felt really terrifying. Especially with like the face hugger. The face hugger never gets less scary because they're so quick, you know, there's something about the quickness that makes it so terrifying, of like, and the strength too. Like it took like 2 guys to pull that thing off of Ripley when it was like strangling her. So it's still just so terrifying. Gosh, there were so many parallels, like, and similarities to the structure of the original, like starting off very slow, taking a team in to investigate a situation. Like in the original, they were checking out that beacon on that planet, but in this one, they were going to check on a colony that had been attacked, but a lot of the shots and the sequences felt similar, and like when they were going in to investigate. the first person body cams, you know, the slow build of tension of like what's going to happen, or like now in the sequel it's like, when is it going to happen? When is the alien going to jump out? Yeah, what I think I loved the most about this one is having the character of Newt in it, because there's nothing better, like when you have a strong, tough character, no nonsense, there's nothing better than bringing in someone for them to protect, like an innocent child, someone who's kind of helpless and vulnerable for them to protect, that they have a soft spot for, because then by extension that then makes us have more empathy for the strong character as well, because we see their softer side. So think Lone Wolf and Cub, which then inspired The Mandalorian. You know, The Mandalorian and Grogu came from the Lone Wolf and Cub idea of having this tough Ronin warrior kind of character, and then the innocent child that they're protecting or who's traveling with them. It immediately just gets us invested, because everyone can relate to that, of like the parent-child relationship, the family bond, protecting, you know. In the original, it was Jonesy the cat kind of took that role at the end of the film. But obviously having it being actually a human character is going to garner so much more empathy and investment from us. Her introduction was really, really great, just seeing that kind of junk pile room she had been living in. Instant, you know, sympathy and empathy for that character with the way they introduced her, and knowing like what she would have seen, what she would have gone through, that trauma, and seeing her attachment to Ripley. You know, as annoying as Hudson was at different times, just absolutely flipping out on everybody repeatedly, I kind of liked him, you know? Bill Paxton is just so likable. He always plays it like he's got a little bit of a screw loose, you know? I think he covered for his fear with his, you know, humor, and people kept getting on to him for that. But I think that's his like coping mechanism. And then he just totally snapped when they lost like half the group in there. And he was tough. He was a tough cookie. He was shredding those aliens until that one kind of got him, cheated and got him from below. I was sad to see him go, honestly. I was hoping he would make it, but thank goodness Burke didn't make it, because that guy, what a backstabber. Michael Biehn, you know, I think the only film I've seen him in is Tombstone, where of course, you know, he plays the iconic Johnny Ringo. So I'd only seen him as a villain, and I was like, is he going to be a villain in this film? You know, like, is he going to be someone who backstabs or betrays her or whatever? And I was really glad to see he was just a heroic guy and a great leader. When the commanding officer was killed and he had to take over, he really did a good job. You know, he kept a cool head, made good decisions, you know, listened to Ripley instead of ignoring Ripley. Because we all know when you ignore Ripley, bad things happen. But yeah, I really, really liked his character, and I'm so glad he made it. I was afraid that it was just going to be Ripley and Newt, but thank goodness it wasn't, because it looked like, you know, Bishop was going to make it as well, because of him being a synthetic. They can repair him probably. Yeah, wow, the alien queen. That was crazy. I think my favorite shot in the whole film was when Ripley, like, she suddenly realizes she's standing amidst all of those eggs, and it does kind of the wider shot of her holding Newt. Something about that shot was so beautiful and like so terrifying at the same time, because and the lighting there too, all of it was great. And yeah, I was terrified. It was so gross, that queen. Ugh, nightmare fuel. Seriously, these films are nightmare fuel. But yeah, seeing, like, really in the end, the movie was two angry moms protecting their children, right? Of course, we're rooting for one over the other. But yeah, I mean, the parallels to the first one, like sending the queen out the airlock, ending the film the same way with them going back into the cryo sleep or whatever they call it in this universe. I think they called it like hydro sleep or something like that. Wow, my brain is processing. There was so much, but yeah, I really do think because of how attached I was in particular to Ripley, even more so this time around, Newt and Hicks, I think I enjoyed this one even more, and I really enjoyed the action aspects of it. Like, straight up horror fans might prefer the original with it being a bit more quiet and slower, but like with the jump scares thrown in. This one was more like kind of continuous action, longer sequences instead of just the jump scares of like actual fight scenes, which I really enjoyed. I think this one was just more to like my personal tastes, even though I really did enjoy the original, and this one would not exist without the original. But I think it was a really solid sequel. So many times, sequels are really disappointing and they fall flat, and it just totally copies the first one. I liked how this one echoed the first one in many scenes. But it also did new things and gave us new characters that we really liked. Like I liked Vasquez. I was really sad when we lost her. This one gave us solid new characters, expanded upon, Ripley. And yeah, really just delivered another engaging story and a very exciting film. So I think James Cameron did a fantastic job with this, and I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you so much to the patrons who voted for this movie on the poll. It was a blast, just like the original. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and be sure to come back next week for Film Friday number 27. We're getting close to 30, guys, which is pretty crazy. If you want to see the full-length version of this reaction, head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/MadisonKTames. You can see the full-length reactions to all of the movies I watched there, and get access to other benefits as well, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you next week.